Hey folks, Jim Thomas here, Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here at the channel today. And if you're just now finding us, be sure to hit that subscribe button, be sure to hit that like button. I appreciate it. And then also to learn more about my company, check out the links below. Two things right now we're highlighting is number one, we've recently rolled out our gym management playbook under our courses section. And the gym management playbook, that was set up for folks to help you shorten the learning curve, to help you maximize bottom line profitability. And it's really good for anyone who's in the industry, but it's ideally suited for those folks that are just getting into it, you're new to the industry, or if you're struggling. So click the link, check it out, see if it's for you, to help you grow and develop your business. And then number two, as we speak, there's a lot of interest right now and a lot of new clubs opening up, a lot of new things happening, and the clubs that are open, they're looking to expand and do more things. And so we've got a funding link for you below. Click that funding link where you can potentially qualify for up to $250,000 in funding with no collateral. So with that said, let's get to our topic here today, and it's 5 easy ways to sell gym memberships without being pushy or being obnoxious. Okay, 5 easy ways to sell gym memberships without being pushy and without being obnoxious. So let's jump into it. Number one on our list is we want to remove the pressure. Okay, we want to remove the pressure. And here's 2 things that I would comment on here. Okay, to take this pressure off of you and to take the pressure off your customer. Number one for you is don't be focused on your agenda. And what I mean by that is don't go into this focusing on I need to make a sale, I need to make money. Don't be focusing on that. You're going to be focusing on, solving problems for your customer. So stay focused on your customer's agenda. Don't stay focused on your agenda, because ultimately, by accomplishing your customer's agenda, you will accomplish yours. Okay. Now, here's number 2. To help put your customer additionally more at ease, say they walk in, they say something like, well, I'm really not here to join. Okay, fine. The thing we want to remember here is learn to be agreeable, because when we're agreeable to people, it helps pull them in toward us. Okay, and so a customer comes in, hey, I'm really not here to join. Mary, I understand completely. Most of our members, don't come to join when they first come in. Doesn't mean you're going to get off process, doesn't mean you're going to necessarily change things, but you understand, you're being agreeable with them. So be agreeable with your customer, okay, and stay focused on their agenda, not yours. That's the first thing I would do to help remove this pressure in this situation, particularly if you're brand new at this, okay? Number 2, take your time, okay? And so here's what I mean by this. What you don't do. Don't just jump into the sales presentation. Don't just jump into, hey, here's what it costs to join. Don't just jump into trying to sell them. I mean, just from a pure selling standpoint, you have to take the time to build value. Okay, if you don't build value, showing them what it costs to buy is not going to do you a bit of good. Okay, so take your time, build value. You want to show your customer how you can solve problems, how you can provide solutions for them. Take your time. Now, with that said, kind of from beginning to end on this, maybe 20 minutes. Modern selling, it's about fast, quick, easy, friendly. Okay, doesn't mean we're rushing things, doesn't mean we're skipping steps. We just know it well enough that we're fast, quick, easy, friendly. Okay, so we want to take our time, we want to build value before we jump into anything that has to do with trying to sell. Okay, number 3, let your prospect do the talking. Okay, and the single best way to do this is you be the one asking questions. Okay, hopefully we're using a needs analysis. If you're not, do a search on this channel for a needs analysis. We have some other videos on how to do it and what a needs analysis should look like. But we want to make sure we want the prospect is talking. And the only way the prospect can talk is if we're asking questions. Okay, so we want to make sure we're asking questions. Hey, how long have you been thinking about this? When were you in the best shape of your life? What were you doing at that time? What do you think it's going to take to get there again? All these questions that would typically be on a needs analysis. But one of the best things you can do is you can take that needs analysis with you, get in the habit of taking notes. It'd be a good little test to make sure that you are letting them talk, because you can't take notes unless they're talking. Okay, so make sure your prospect is doing the talking. Number 4, make sure your prospect feels comfortable. Okay, and the best visual I can give on this is when they come into your gym, pretend like this is your home, which it is, right? And you're inviting them in to your home. Okay, if you have it available, can you get them a cup of coffee? Okay, ask permission. Okay, to do certain things. Okay, control with questions, control with asking permission. We want to be friendly. We want to be respectful. We want to be courteous. Okay, we want our prospect to feel comfortable. Because a lot of folks, when they first come in, they can be easily overwhelmed. Okay, by the facility and what you have. Okay, so make our prospect feel comfortable. And then number 5, we want to focus on their problem, not your product, not your features. So don't focus on the gym, so to speak. Okay, focus on their problem. Okay, and when you're talking about features and when you're talking about services and different things that you have, relate those features, relate those products, relate those services to their problem and how you can provide a solution to it. So I'd like for you to take a look at these 5 things. So if you feel like you're being pushy, if you're concerned about that kind of thing, hey, I don't want to be viewed, like this, take a look at these things, make sure you're doing them. This really is what the top salespeople do. And one of the things you will start to find is when you start to sell in this manner, you'll probably get higher price points because you're truly selling the value of it, okay, not just access to a facility. You'll probably do a better job at referrals. You'll probably do a better job at retention, with your customer. A lot of good things will likely come from this for you. So take a look at it. Save this video. Listen to it a few times. Make sure we're on track with this, and most likely your sales are going to start to improve. And they're probably going to improve pretty quickly, and you'll feel a lot more comfortable doing it. So folks, my name is Jim Thomas. My company is Fitness Management and Consulting. I appreciate you being here today and look forward to seeing you all in that next video.